on this computer. Live on Facebook. Share page manage. No blue balls.
Joe, come here, Joe. Go downstairs and get my computer back.
My music at.
Hey, put your phones on silent. If I hear a ding, I swear to goodness.
Yeah, please no dings this week, people.
Please.
All right. So I'm about to hit the go live button right now. Oh, come on, man. Don't do that. It's the virtual fight tour, right?
Yes, virtual fight tour.
All right. I don't even know what episode this is, but who cares? All right. Going live.
Let me rename myself, man.
Yeah. And we are live, baby. All right. Let's start with the music like always. Hopefully, some of these young bucks probably don't know what this is, but hopefully y'all ain't scared. Coming this weekend, y'all got a fight coming up.
That's a good idea, Mr. Travis.
I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared.
We're gonna sound like old folks right now, bouncing around.
We sure do. We definitely do. These young kids are like, what is this? What is this? What are y'all doing?
Bone crusher.
Yeah. Great. I'm in Atlanta now. I got to start embracing the lifestyle and everything. I eat everything now. Greetings, most honorable listeners and masters of the martial arts. I am Travis.
And I'm Chris.
I'm Los.
This is going to be an experience.
Definitely an experience.
You. Oh, I had to get that one. I was like, all right, he got it. Yeah, there we go. All right.
The name of this show is Delayed.
Yeah, a little bit. Lauren Murphy's coming in. All right. So, this is a special episode of CTE. We went live because we're going to preview the virtual fight tour that is coming up this Saturday, August 15th. If you don't have your tickets on Juventex, I don't know what you're doing because I already went and got my Juventex tickets and I'm ready for whatever. What up, Bailey?
Good.
What's up, Bailey?
Yeah, Bailey done entered the room.
What's up, bro? What's up, Angel?
So we got a few of the fighters plus the promoter of the virtual fight tour. We have Angel Diaz. We have Pro. I'm just going to say Pro. We got Pro here, all right. We got Bailey Murphy, all right, and of course, we have the promoter, the innovator, the creator, Jessie Wray, all right. So where do we want to start right now? First off, how do y'all feel? I guess when y'all were told about the fight or who y'all were fighting or whatever the case may be, just when Jessie approached you, what did y'all think? When he came to y'all, asked y'all to participate in this. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first. For me, Tyreek's my boy. Obviously, that's one of my best friends. But for me, it doesn't matter who I fight. That's my favorite thing to do. So when he asked, I didn't hesitate to say yes to whoever it was to fight.
So do you have that mentality of I'm just gonna fight whenever?
Yes, sir.
Hey, but the fight I told y'all previously, that wasn't the original fight.
The original fight was me and Ant.
Right.
And then it came down where Ant and Venom, because that's who Tyler was supposed to fight originally, where they weren't gonna fight. So Tyreek was gonna end up fighting Darren, and I was gonna end up fighting Tyson, which would have been cool. But at that point, Tyreek and I agreed, let's just do this. We always have entertaining fights. So we might as well do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Welcome, Darren.
What's
on CP time. All right, what up, though?
What's up?
But no. But
He
yeah,
came from Six Flags.
he came from Six Flags,
Yeah.
bruh. What you?
All right, that's what's up.
All right, y'all just don't care about the COVID. All right. So Jesse, how did you think? What came to your mind to come up with this, and then pick the fighters that y'all had?
All right, so I gotta be honest. A friend of mine has hit me up one day. He's seen how I was vibing with the seminars and stuff like that. And he was like, "Yo, my man Gene Claude Lewiston from New York. Call him Exotic. He's one of Chuck Merriman's students."
Pardon me. Time out. This brother's name is Gene Exotic.
No. Damn, why did I even say that?
I just want to make sure I'm getting this correct here.
So he's from Chuck Merriman's school. His name is Gene Claude.
Okay.
Lewis. But when you roll with Jerry Fontanez,
You gotta have him.
That's the nickname Jerry gave him. And that's the name was on the back of the gi, so that's what I call him.
All right.
That's what it is.
And he was like, "Yo, how come you don't he said, "Yo, you should do a fight, yo, and you can host it at my school and this and that. And yeah, we could fly fighters in." I said, "Yo, bro, it's COVID. Ain't nobody like on that type of vibe right now, whatever." But then it started clicking to me. And I was like, "Yeah, well, we probably could do it a safer way and follow like the block boxing and UFC blueprint, and then keep everybody in-house, like New York, work the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, so nobody got to travel or anything like that." And that's how I started. And then, I see cats that was training already and posting up on Facebook, guys that was sparring already, and see Bailey does this stuff on a regular basis. I hit him up. And I hit this one and I hit that one, and everybody was like, "Yo," like they were starving, like waiting for the call.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely. I can imagine. I can only imagine. I did imagine.
Yeah. All right, so I got you know what? We stopping here. We about to get into the beef that happened when the fight was made between Pro and Angel. I want to hear about this beef these two got. And they're like, "Yo, put me in the ring with this fool."
I know you're saying.
Yeah, no, listen. Jesse,
I'll talk. So, I mean, y'all know.
Was you say Los?
Nah, Jess, you was like, Angel said he wanted power. He wanted some of that smoke.
Yo,
all right, so Robert
jumped off.
All right, so let me tell the first part, then Bailey, you jump in.
Go ahead.
We was talking, right, and things started falling apart with fighters. And then we was all on like a Zoom call just like this. And then Bailey mentioned Angel. And I was like, Angel was like, "Angel and who?" He was like, "Angel and Pro." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "You sure Angel will do it?" He was like, "Yeah." Angel want that smoke. Take it away, Bailey.
Y'all know Robert Hilton. Robert Hilton had organized an event kind of similar to this. Wouldn't have been on pay-per-view and stuff like that, of course, but he had an event going on in Pro, and Angel was supposed to fight then. So we had that call, and Angel had already been talking to me because even though I was supposed to tell him, but I had already told him, like, yeah, this is happening with this, like Jesse doing this virtual fight tour thing.
Leaking information.
See, Bailey needs to be on my side, so I know about these different things that was being leaked, so I can be like, "Here, I'm hearing rumors."
Hey, Jesse, so that's how you know I don't leak nothing.
It's different. Angel's my training partner, so he gets the inside for everything.
Right.
All right.
So I just knew Angel, he'd be ready for that because he had told me. So yeah, he still wanted to fight Pro, and then that night Jesse, and then me and Kevin actually were both saying, "We got someone for you right now. Angel wants to fight Pro." That was it.
You hear
Bro,
about this,
how
right?
did you? Okay, so Angel.
wants to fight pro. You
Yo,
never
Smoke.
heard me say, "Yo, Jesse, I'm fiending for this dude. I'm starving. Like, I'm chopping at the bits." Never heard me say that.
Yeah, Angel, talk that talk, man. It's all good.
Let's go.
All right, so
Let's run it. Let's
Pro,
run it. Let's run it.
So
But,
yo,
Pro,
yo,
how
Travis,
did you
after
feel?
that,
Bro,
Bro,
what's
how did
going on
you
with
feel
right now?
being that when that happened? Like, I mean, you're like, all right, so
So basically, when I got the call, all I heard was I was being called out, and I couldn't say no to that. And plus, the opportunity was just a great opportunity, so I just had to take it when I got it.
all right, so you just had to, just chill.
Like,
mode, all
okay.
right,
I just had to
ain't
take
got
it. There was no
Oh,
no. I just had to
Have
take the
y'all fought
opportunity.
before?
Never.
No, never.
Oh, this is interesting.
But
Now I'm
we-
even more interested in seeing this fight.
I'm
Because
intrigued.
intrigued. No, to me, I've seen Tyreek and Bailey like 800 times, Ryan and Kevin like 800 times. So this is a new, completely different fight. So this is going to be interesting. Plus, you guys have 3 rounds to learn the fighter, adjust to each other, and who's going to do. So this is going to be an interesting fight. I'm really intrigued in seeing how this plays out. Pro, how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Oh, so y'all both young bucks, 20, 22 years old. All right, yeah.
yo,
I like
Travis.
Yo.
So, Pro, I called Pro up right away after the conversation because it was getting crazy in the little chat, in the group chat. They talking, they giving you a clean version. It got crazy in that group chat. And then I was like, let me call Pro up right now. I called Pro right on the screen, like, yo, this is what homeboy is saying. What's up? He was like, oh, sign me up. I'm a can him. I was like,
hilarious.
All
All right.
then I was like, all right, yo, Pro's in.
All right, so we're gonna take them
Right
out of the
now on
hot
the
seat
phone.
real quick. Hey, Angel, your brother said he's proud of you.
Oh, okay.
We'll put that right there. All right, thanks you, Samuel. All right, for a quick, Mark Plocker said, great martial artist there. I'm not sure who he's talking about, but we got a couple of dings from David Flores and Jeff Dawson chimed in with their dings. All right, Darren.
What, Toby
All
on it?
Yeah,
Nah.
I hope everybody's phone's on silent. But anyway, Darren and Stan, right?
Yes,
Man,
sir.
yeah, what's
All right.
Stan at?
Bailey, did you give him the link?
I did, and I called him too. That's why I didn't join right away.
Well, I mean, he want to join.
Call him back, man. These rookies got to show up for
Who is Stanley? I don't know.
interview time.
No,
Darren's
all right. So
fighting
let's get
Darren.
Darren some shine real quick before we move on to the next one. All right. So have you and Stan fought
Darren,
each
one of
other?
your students, right?
Have.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
he's one of Jesse's students. So you guys have fought each other. So you guys are familiar with each other. I mean, have you been training?
Yes, sir. Been training, yep, all the time.
All right. Are you working out or are you training?
Both.
Both. All right. Because it is a difference, because especially when a 3-round match.
Yes.
That look, man. I'm not gonna say no names and nothing like that, but you know, some people jumped into 2-round matches, and that second round, yo, there's footage of people getting laid out because of that second round. They tired. I'm just saying. So that third round, that third round, no joke.
We gotta get
Yeah. So that's why I said, are you training or are you working out? So, but you're very familiar with Stan. So how did that fight come about, Jess? Or how did?
Same way. So Stan.
Well, Darren was fighting.
Yeah, Darren was gonna fight
Tyreek. But Darren and Tyreek had a crazy fight in at Keith McKinley's tournament in Philadelphia, right before COVID. I mean, that was crazy. Darren lost by 1, but it was off the chain. Could have went any way. So we were trying to
set that back up.
Get some get back. Set that back up.
Run it.
Darren, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yo, you ain't supposed to. Hey, yo, mom. Come on, man.
He's 18. All right. There we go. He's 18. So,
I'm his representative.
It's fine. You can drive a car when you're 16. You're good.
18, D. You 18, bro.
You're 18.
But
17 and a half at minimum, bro.
I can't talk about that right now.
I guess you didn't learn from my mistakes. made all the mistakes for you guys, and you guys still messing up.
Hey, look, the young never learn of a Bailey. But anyway, so you were supposed to fight Tyreek, and then what happened? You guys just adjusted and switched it, and then how did Stan's name come up?
Stan, he's on straight up. He's a part of my camp. That's probably my most consistent training partner, actually. So, I mean, I didn't ask him. I just put him in there. I told Jessie. I told Jessie that he would do it before he even told me.
Before he even told him that there was the opportunity. That's awesome.
This is a fact. This is a fact.
All right. So wait. Bailey, you
right
facilitated the Angel Pro fight. You basically facilitated 3 of the 4 fights that are here right now.
It's all gonna work in my favor because if they training hard while I'm training hard, it's gonna work out well for all of us, right?
Yes, it is. It is. There you go. That's supposed to. Well.
Oh, allegedly.
In theory, everything works. Correct. Right.
But if Angel's training hard and that's his training partner, he's pushing Bailey.
We'll talk. If Angel is in tournament mode now, like we're not just getting back into the groove, we're not just sparring now. We're training for something. The same thing with Stan. It's gonna make us all better.
So all 3 of y'all together training?
Yeah. That's my camp. It's us 3, Herbie Bagwell sometimes, and then Mark G. That's our camp.
Okay. So he just said they got a camp. They UFC out here. Man.
We got a little
they got a camp and everything.
They got a camp.
Okay. Sorry. So we got. Well, okay. So Pro and Darren, are y'all training together too?
Yes, sir. When we can.
So I mean,
there you go.
I mean, I don't know what to say. That's their camp. I mean, they got Tyson down there too. That's Jesse's crew. So this is gonna be interesting. This is all right.
It's gonna be Connecticut versus New York. That's just it. Connecticut versus New York.
I never even thought about it like that.
And so that's what I'm reading. Look, I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna say anything, but Chris, you know where my mind is going.
I already know.
So I'm gonna leave it there.
What's up? Like, talk to me.
That's Jesse.
Hey.
You already on the board.
Stop.
For something else.
Hey, right.
Hey, real quick.
All right.
Just so you know, this could be that preview for I think Travis throws a tournament. So.
Well, it's not a tournament. It's. But we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. It's not a tournament, but we're gonna leave it at that. It's something. We're not gonna talk on the airwaves.
You not reading signals.
But Angel listens to the pod, so he knows what I'm doing around.
Don't leak
it. All right.
Not to his sealed and signed.
Nah.
Yo, so.
Go ahead, Jess.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I guess it could. This is interesting.
It's very interesting.
Like
not even knowing about it, you done put something in motion that's just very interesting. Like it just is what it is.
Interesting.
And you got your co-promoter down there, Bailey.
Yeah.
Facilitating matches and projects.
The casting director over here.
Yo, but we got some things in the works. Like I was telling y'all before. This is not just gonna be like a local thing. It's gonna be worldwide. Like I already got venue in England to rock out of. You know what I'm saying? Guatemala. So we're gonna move this thing around a little bit, man. And
so let me ask this
one of y'all posts, y'all started some fire with Cam and Chance.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Alex. Like I said, Alex is our Mr. Controversial. He always bring it up. Yeah, he's our Skip Bayless. He brings up all kind of just random stuff and gets people pissed off. So I just let him be Alex. It is what it is.
Let him do that,
yeah,
and it's fantastic.
When I saw that, I just sat there and was like, you know what? The thing that I thought about was I love Chance, because Chance is just nuts. Like it's just funny. For him to he just looked around and was like, yo, I want the bully. I want him. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Yo,
go
Cam
ahead,
hit me up. Cam said, yo, what we doing?
We're right.
Cam
didn't hesitate.
He also said, you better up your insurance policy.
Look,
Woo! Oh, man,
I'm gonna say
I'm
this.
ready for that.
Cam walked to me at the AKAs and was telling me he's been telling me about a show that he wants to do as far as just putting two people who have a set fight and like and just argue. Basically like, I'm going to knock you out. Like that's what Cam wants to do this. And I'm just like, I don't think most people are gonna want to sit in front of the other person and be like, I'm gonna do this X, Y, Z and just sit there and talk junk. Most people just gonna want to fight. But Cam wants to do it. And I'm like, you're that can't. So when Chance did it, I'm just sitting here thinking like, all right, they're going to go back and forth. This is interesting.
It just depends on your personality.
Right. Yeah. I think most people aren't going to be doing that because they're not, it's not the way.
My brother would be a good candidate for that.
Wait, first off, which one?
Kodak. Shell not a talker.
No.
Kodak.
That's true. That is definitely true.
Kodak.
That is true.
L is the talker.
I can see Chris Walker getting at it.
Chris will definitely talk. Speaking of which.
Chris.
Chris.
Chris. Nah, I'm chilling now. Hanging out.
Chris, I you know what? I didn't even start off. My bad, brother. Happy birthday, brother. I didn't even start the podcast wishing you a happy birthday today.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, OG.
Yeah. Go ahead and drink that drink.
Yep, very good. Me and the Minions hanging out with y'all.
All right. So, all right. You know, one thing I do want to talk about is Bailey and Tyreek. Y'all are interesting people. I'm just gonna say that. Like, y'all dynamic is really interesting because there's certain times I saw like on Instagram, y'all like, let's shout out to my boy Tyreek. I'm like, all right, they like BFFs, but then they get in the ring and they trying to take each other's head off. And it reminds me of two people. I'm not saying y'all are them, but it reminds me of my uncle and AP. Like they like best friends. But when you watch them fight each other, they hitting each other, growling, talking junk, and it's just interesting dynamic. And that's
the same thing with me and Tyreek. To be honest. So I would consider Tyreek one of my best friends. But I remember specifically after Diamonds, we just had beat Team TDE, and then I forget who they fought. They fought some scrubs. K-Talk got time. I think they fought some scrubs. And after I said, "Good fight. We got you guys tomorrow." I know. I said, "Good fight," and he said, "You're next." He said, and that's my boy. That's what he said. He said, "You're next." But that's just the type of relationship that him and I have. I remember the first time I ever fought Tyreek, I was 13, and I beat him, and he came up to me, and I said, "Good fight, bro." He said, "I could beat you." That was the first words he ever said to me. He said, "I can beat you," and then 2 weeks later, I went to a tournament in New York. He beat me by 5.
All right, so how did the friendship start then? Because if you're 13, 14, if somebody walked up to me and told me, "I can beat you," I'm like, "Yo, fam, I just beat you. What are you talking about?" Like just get out my face. So
it's just the competitive nature that both of us have. After that, we kind of just went, not back and forth, but we kind of just pushed each other to be better competitors. And I don't know, like after he beat me in New York, I remember our next tournament we went to was K-Talk 2014, and I beat him. So it just started. Our relationship just became good off of us being competitors with one another. And then now I play video games with him. Like I go up there and train. Like I travel with him for tournaments and stuff. So we're just cool.
Yeah, man. They actually like suggested that they fight each other.
Yeah.
Because again, I had threw Tyson off. Tyson was coming off the bench.
Right.
Tyson was like, "How much time I got?" He was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And I hit Bailey up like, "Yo, you fight Tyson?" He was like, "Yeah, I'll fight anybody," or whatever. And then them two I spoke and was like, "Yo, let's just me and him will go at it." And I was like, "Yeah, they be having some crazy fights."
Yeah.
One of the ones I remember was at Amerikick. Like y'all had the whole building up in shambles, right? Was it Amerikick? I think it was Atlantic City, right?
Yeah, Tyreek. Yeah,
that fight
went to overtime. The first round, I was up 5.
almost triple overtime, like
that.
crazy. So it's definitely exciting, and
Yeah.
give Tyson a little more time to train and work out.
Oh, yeah.
Work out.
Well, we'll see. All right. Pro, you got about 2 minutes left?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's give some Pro some shine real quick. So Pro, how you feeling about the fight right now?
I'm feeling.
Do you have a game plan, or are you just going in there trying to make him adjust? Like, is it? Are you thinking in that way, or is it? What way are you like kind of thinking?
I have a game plan, but I gotta keep that to myself. Can't say too much right now, but I have a pretty good game plan. I feel pretty confident going into Saturday though.
All right. Do you have like a ritual before you fight?
Not a ritual, but I make sure the day of the fight I meditate to myself to make sure all my nerves are calm, making sure I'm good. Usually work out, do a good warm up before I fight, you know.
All right, man. You're gonna have to give me some more spice on this one now. All right. You went straight political. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let him get his stuff up. No, I need you to say like, no, this man that called me out, I'm gonna spank him. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, no, he called me out, I couldn't say no. No, he called me out, so I had to say yes. There was no to that question. I get the call, I gotta say yes, you know.
That is true.
Be ready.
Yeah. So has COVID, like, for this question for pretty much all of y'all, has COVID?
Yo, Travis, real quick before you go there.
Yeah.
Let me just say this though. All of them sent me videos for that little promo thing.
Yeah.
I went nice on Pro and put up a nice version of what he said.
Yo, let me get that. We said that. Let me get that.
What's the uncut version? What's the uncut version?
Hey, Andrew. I might put another version out.
Hey.
I would love to see that.
That's what I'm saying. You know, we will highlight. We gonna have to talk after this because.
Yeah, well, I mean, because Angel sent something to Jeff, and I was cracking up laughing. I'm sorry, Jeff hit the chat and was like, "Yo, I just got called out." I'm like, "Yep, you did. That's hilarious right now."
Y'all are wild.
I went nice on these stacks too. Go watch his part. He went in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna holler at you guys. My girl's waiting for me to eat. So
she didn't walk past about 4-5 times. I can see you about to get in trouble. And Pro, I know you got to drop.
Bailey, you went a little soft on your
Bro, I'll see you,
on your drop. We talk about that later.
I'll see you.
Yeah, I heard you was chefing it up. I meant to ask you about that, but yeah, go ahead.
All
right, bro. All right, now we're down to 6. All right, Angel, you can say whichever you want to say now.
Yeah, talk your stuff, son.
But no. Real quick, David Flores jumped in and said, what are the fighting rules? Is there anything that is really, we kind of went over this last week, David. For the most part, correct me if I'm wrong, Jesse, it's 1 point body kick, so we should start there. There's 3 rounds, total points. 2 points for jump back kick to the body. 3 points for a spinning or a jump kick to the head. 1 point everything for the hands. No sweeps.
Spinning, jump, spin kick to the body is 2.
Right.
Jump spin kick to the head is 3. Regular head kicks is 2.
Regular head kicks is 2.
Yeah.
And jump kick like to the body is 2.
Right. And what about a regular spin kick?
Old school jump away side kick.
Jump kick to the head is 2. Unless it's spinning.
Okay. Jump kick to the head is 2. That's a spinning. No base leg sweeps, correct?
Nah, no sweeps. No sweeps. No.
All right, fighting. David. I'm going to answer this for everybody. No, we're not doing groin kicks.
Absolutely not.
It's not. We're not going backwards. There's no combat fighting that still does groin kicks. I mean, unless it's I don't know.
There is, but
I'm not saying no, but most.
Texas still does it, and Kempo Federation still do it. West Coast Fighting still does it. Oh yeah.
Oh, they ain't let that go. Yeah, that's definitely a Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm not playing.
Los, you want groin kicks?
No. Not at all. Listen, I lived that growing kick cycle, man. With the NBL, used to be
Every other year.
Yeah.
Every other year. Yeah.
That's the first time I ever fought Brian Plimple. He did that, and I was while we were in South Carolina. It was a team fight. He baited me in, just backed up, and I was hanging my legs. I was 19, hanging my leg at him, and he just dropped. And he did a drop kick straight to the groin. I was like, dude, bro. And this is when he was still fat. This is still fat Brian doing this drop kick to my groin. That was not nice.
Yeah, when I first started out, man, I was out in Cali most of the time competing, so I was doing a lot of competing out there. And man, they used to love when I came out with my kicks, boy. They like going to raise that leg up. They try to bust my cup. I'd be like, y'all, now I got to hit y'all a little harder.
Go on and put that high chamber up.
Yeah, no, man. You had to take your hand and cover to put the hand down there so it was blocked.
Yeah, man.
The backhand. I had the backhand because man, they would jump to the backside and like skip that flip round kick up to the.
The person I used to watch do that a lot was Larry Tankson. What he would do, he would knock the person's hand. If you were covering, he would knock it away and then kick you in it. I was like, yo, that's wild. He'll knock your hand away and then kick you in it at the same, like pop, pop. Like it was a double thing. Like that Chicago, they used to do that crap.
Yeah. They had a strategy
I used to watch Damon Gilbert. I used to watch Damon Gilbert kill people with that, man.
I can see Dame doing that too.
He used to light them.
It's not appropriate. It's not okay to kick another man in the crotch.
Not okay, man.
I'm saying.
See, Darren, you didn't have to grow up with this type of stuff. All right, you didn't have to deal with this stuff. This old school stuff that we had to deal with.
First to three, 1 point each, 1 point for everything.
Yeah, first to three. That was
Ohio used to do a lot of growing kicks too.
You said what now?
Ohio used to do a lot growing kicks too. I remember we used to travel there from
I was smack dab in the middle of all that crap. And when I first started, it was growing kicks, but then it quickly.
See, like Jay-Z said, I did it so you ain't have to do it.
Exactly.
I hope.
Yeah, you hope. All right, so let's move on to another. Let's move on to something else. All right, let's Angel. How have you been training since you has it been an amped up training session since you got to fight?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Come closer, Angel.
Without a doubt, definitely had to amp it up. I get the call at a late night, so I mean, I woke up the next morning with a different mindset. I guess through COVID, I really just was working on just trying to figure out, what I wanted to do as soon as we get back. I had some tournaments I was trying to go to already, so when this came into place, it kind of worked out because I was trying to go to battle. And then obviously they switched. And then when they switched, it doesn't work out for me because I'm a teacher. So it like instantly cut that out for me.
Yeah.
I tried to go to Ozark. And right when I was about to buy my tickets to go, it was on the no-fly list, like the red zone. So I was like, all right, I can't do that. And then when Jessie came to me with this at, midnight, I said, yeah. I woke up the next morning and I had to make sure I get in there and start training.
What's interesting is that you just brought up Ozark. Did y'all see that? He posted about how many competitors and spectators they had this past weekend at the Ozark, Missouri Ozark Mountain Nationals.
Yeah,
I saw the pre-registered.
He said he had 170 competitors with 400 spectators.
Oh, that's a
that's. I was like,
COVID turnout.
Yeah.
I will say
but this. I wonder how it broke down with sessions and
was it
groups
sessions?
and sittings. Yeah,
I don't know. Well, it also depends.
Through the live streams, it looked like they had sessions and different time schedules, and they ran them on that. Toby was saying that's what he was dinging about. Last week.
If they had 170, well, okay. I'm curious if they had 170 competitors or 170 entries.
Correct.
You know what I mean? 170 starts. You know what I mean? So like somebody could have done 2 different divisions or something like that.
Divisions. Right.
Yeah. So but it's still, but 400 spectators is 400 spectators. There's no different levels of spectators. That's 400 spectators. That is a lot. Yep. So.
But again, it depends on how they ran the session.
Was it a hotel?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think I saw the thing, but I actually don't remember.
I heard Toby talking about doing partitions and stuff like that. I'm wondering.
Yeah, like the little sliding doors.
Yeah.
But that's woo. Yeah.
Yeah,
so let me go back. Let me jump on how our event is going on for anyone that have any concerns. So again, we are taking a boxing approach. All the fighters are going to be tested 72 hours before quarantine, and in the facility, there's no spectators at all. It's just one coach, 2 fighters, 3 referees, 1 alternate, and a scorekeeper. So there's gonna be about 12 people in the building total. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of space. Everybody got to, judges got to wear masks and gloves inside the ring and things of that nature. So we pretty spaced out, and again, we trying to do it as safe as possible, because that's the number one concern, safety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And responsibility. And that's how we rolling, man. And hopefully everything works out, and we can keep everybody safe. Everybody follows the rules. If that happens, then we should have no issues. A couple people already have antibodies, like myself.
I'm curious as to have Darren and Angel. Have y'all had to take the test before?
Test,
Yeah, I took my test not too long ago, and I took another one. I took the first one not too long ago just to make sure I could still go through, and so I don't have to like back out or nothing.
Yeah,
it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad though. I'll tell you that.
So Richard Osborne said it was 170 competitors straight up.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, good stuff, man. Congrats, bro.
Yeah, congrats, Richard.
So Darren, have you taken that COVID test?
Yes, I have. And
you enjoyed getting your brain tickled?
It's uncomfortable, but it's like it's a tickling feeling. I was laughing the whole time, actually.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
Wait, is that the only way you can do the test? Because I really don't want to have that thing stuck on my nose.
Darren took it twice.
Yeah.
No, see, I had the blood test, so they took blood for me.
Antibodies. That's the antibody test.
Yeah, I took it, so and I didn't have it, so I was like, all right, I'm cool. But yeah, so I didn't take the.
Ain't that like a mouth swab or nothing like that?
Nah, so
they going to see your brain, son.
Yeah, Ryan George told us they got a test where they just do like the inside of your nose or whatever. And we went there like, oh, they up to date now. Nah, man, they back here with it.
Yeah, right? Man. Nah, he in Louisiana, they don't care. They just doing stuff down there like, yo, I don't know what to say about that.
They got a new version.
They just be doing stuff.
Also, if you're in like a good community, or if you got like people at the UFC backing you up, you got one where they could take your saliva. Like you spit on something or you lick something, it's like a thing, and they send it, they test it, and they get your results within like 30 minutes. But like, I didn't have that ability. Like I heard a crazy number. The UFC for all those fight islands, like one event, people got tested like 50 times.
Yeah.
It was really crazy. The one I had though is kind of like what Ryan said. It felt like a thin little like stick, I guess, and it didn't go in as far. So it wasn't that bad. The first
so I think I personally think New York took all the swabs that they had, because that's what they was going through at the time. They took everything. They was like, we gotta use these up before we get to the other stuff. That's what happened. Como wanted everything. Como wanted everything. He like, man, give me everything. Give me 40,000 ventilators. Give me everything. Oh, this is all we got, y'all. That's what we got to use right now.
When I took the test, but you gotta have a good doctor too, because me and my daughter, we took the same test, and the lady I had, she tell you tilt your head back, and she went in nice and smooth, take a deep breath, and it didn't hurt. My daughter, the lady didn't tell her. She just went straight up. She was like, oh, it was very
uncomfortable. Was it the same lady and she just treated y'all differently?
No, it was a different lady.
I was like, yo, she was like, oh, I'm gonna take care of the black man. Oh, no, you little girl, you just gonna get this.
Little girl, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Suck it up.
Toughen it out.
You think you cute? You think you cute? What? Coming in here with no eyelashes on.
Right. What you think you are? Because no. But no. Okay, so Samuel Diaz, so you just said they have a spit test, a shallow swab, and a deep swab. So why they just keep doing it? Never mind.
My brother actually, that's like what he so my brother works at Southwest Community Health Center. It's here in Connecticut. So he runs like COVID tests. Like he manages them all throughout the inner city.
Okay. So Sam, you the plug now, man. We gotta
the plug to get the test.
We gotta work together.
Hey.
We got another guest officially.
Yeah.
Right.
What's her name?
This is Savannah.
Savannah.
What's up, Savannah?
That's my baby. My baby.
How'd you come with the Savannah name?
How come with Savannah name?
Yeah.
Her mama name.
Oh.
Travis be reaching, boy.
I was just curious.
You want to know if you was in Savannah when you had her.
No. I know where he's going with that.
Stir the pot,
Travis.
No, we're not going nowhere near that. We're not going nowhere
Travis.
near that.
Travis. I know.
I just asked, how'd you come with the name?
The fifth. Don't say nada. Don't follow what this man over here did. No, this one over here did.
Yo, Chris, all you gotta do is ask Travis, yo, why you work out so much, man?
Hey.
You be posting.
Oh man.
Nah, into any of this. All right, we was back on karate.
Yeah.
I have no. Chris, you asked some questions. I done asked like 800 million questions.
I know. I've been having a blast listening to you. Darren, what's up, man? You what you got? You predicting anything? You got numbers? You got what you got going on, man? You're just training. You're gonna stay. I'm gonna just work hard. I'm gonna stay focused. 1 point at a time. And then what you got for me, man?
No, it's none of that, man.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna come out on top because I'm believing in my training. I'm not worrying about anything else. I'm going out there and doing what I gotta do, and that's handling my business.
Have you fought Stanley before?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Twice.
How'd that work out?
Oh, I came out on top both times.
Both times? Like,
so he due for a win then, huh?
Right.
Yeah,
Is that what you gonna do?
He's trying to do a hat trick, call it a day.
Yo, but it's different rules.
Right.
Before Stan, it was a 2-point kick. It was it was win and go home 1 round.
Yeah.
So it's different. It's a different rule.
No, yeah, absolutely. That's
the 3 rounds is the biggest thing. Like, man, that is. I keep harping on that because I'm just letting y'all know, because we as sport karate people, we are the sprinters of combat fighters. Like, because we do 2 minutes, we do that 100 mark, we going fast. Yo, that you doing that 2-3 rounds and you going at that fast. Most people, that's why you don't see what's my man's name? Yeah, some of the sprinters doing the 400. You don't see that. Like, you don't see them doing the mile race, because that's a different race. So once we start adding 2-3 rounds in there, people got to pace themselves.
That's how the Europeans get you in Rocco.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They patient on the first one. They try to take you in the shark water.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn it up. When we used to going fast and hard, get it over with quick. You know what I mean? Non-stop. And you got to change it up. You gotta have a different speed.
Go,
it's gonna be a wrap.
Absolutely. Oh, by halfway through round 2. Now, since you mentioned the European, y'all calling it body jabs or what?
No, sir.
Absolutely.
No, sir.
Okay. I gotta ask you. I appreciate that. From my heart, I appreciate that, sir.
Oh, well, I should say, what are the penalties? So if somebody does do a ground kick.
All right. So there's no ground. There's really no penalties. It's just a penalty point.
So it goes one on the other side automatically? Going
out of bounds. But in New York, we're going to be in the cage. So that's a beautiful thing. And
y'all are in the cage.
The cage, I'm putting it on your show first. We in the cage.
They fighting in the cage.
And the cage is part of the ring. So if you're on that cage and you get kicked, you got to score it. So
wow. You just said they fight in the cage?
Yes.
In the cage, man. I was holding it, but I'm gonna let it out.
Wait. So the New York, the upstate fighters are fighting in the cage. Are Ryan and Kevin fighting in the cage too?
Ryan and Kevin are not fighting in the cage.
I can make that happen though.
That's why I said New York.
I was just making sure.
I can make that happen though. So in the cage.
So wait. So it's a New York and Connecticut fight. All those fights would be in a cage.
Yeah. Yep. The Georgia fight is going to be regular ground floor mat, whatever. And those rules is basically 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You are still in. 2 feet out, you out, but you can still be scored on. A late hit is a penalty. Automatic jumping on the floor is a penalty. Help me
How
out.
did that fight come about? The Kevin and Ryan fight.
Well, because it was supposed to be Kevin and Zach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's right.
Kevin
Yeah, you talked about it in the
really,
last podcast.
Yeah.
I really wanted Kevin James, but James wasn't in training mode. He was in teaching mode. So then James was like, no, I really. And then the original fight was gonna be Devin, because I had seen Devin beat. I had seen Devin beat Kev. He fought a good fight, man. He fought Kev good. But Devin got a thing going on with his grill.
Yeah.
He got
like a cyst or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something with his teeth. He had to get the bridge part, the final part of his thing, so he couldn't commit to it. So then from there, it went to Zach. Zach was like, yeah, I'll do it. Let's do it. And I was like, okay. Because he's been training like an animal. You know, he's in real good shape.
He got that Z-Dub fights now. Right.
Cam was on that like barely. I go against anybody. And then Josh stepped in and was like, yo, hold on, what about Ryan? I think that'll be a good fight. You know, I'm like, yo, we trying to stay like neighboring state, you know, Georgia, within Georgia or whatever. He was like, nah, bring him in. He's gonna come in, he's on the team. I was like, so he talked me into it. And then that's how that happened.
All right. So let me back up. So we got Pro. We got Darren. We have and you wanted you about to do a next level versus everybody. You was trying to do a next level versus everybody. Like that's versus the world. I see where you were going with it, Jess.
Nah, I just like certain fights that I can control a little more, that I know is gonna happen. I felt a little more comfortable with. So I'm started the ground roots like that. But we're gonna branch out, you know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
Why not? Hey, if you want,
why not?
Put in the comments, man. Anybody want some smoke? Anybody? Now, I'm not saying what next level. With anybody.
Just anybody. You got
anybody
you
with
want to
anybody.
call out. You got to call out. You just want to
get out.
Right. You want to raise your hand and say, I want to be a part of it.
Okay, so let me. Now this is
Chance did. Chance said, I want to fight Cam. So yeah, do that.
All right, so I do have a question now, because something came out of this that was interesting, that they're fighting in the cage. That's a different dynamic. That's another different dynamic. Because I fought in a ring with the ropes before, and that's a different dynamic.
What size cage is it? Is it a 26? Is it a 30? Is it what do you know what size cage?
I got to get back to you on that. I can actually send you a video of it, but it got good space.
Yeah.
I went there myself, got the feel around, moved around.
Wow. Touching with the off the. So we gonna allow Showtime kicks? We good with that? We good if 1 foot off the cage and a round kick on a slap of the face? That's 3. If he bounce off the cage, can he get 3?
I ain't even be in the air. Why not?
What happens if he pop off the cage as Superman? First off, you got and you got to give him 2, I think.
Because that's gonna be an argument. Because somebody's gonna do something crazy. I already know that you're in the cage and you get back. Somebody's gonna do something bouncing off that cage.
I'm gonna have to go back to the rule book. Man.
Yeah. You got to write the rule book again.
That's gonna be interesting. Somebody's gonna bounce off that cage.
You see me? I'm trying to say something. I want to see something cool. One of y'all, somebody got to do something fun.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting.
I know.
Like that cage aspect is that's a different animal too, because you're used to moving around and having people around you. Now you have this extra space and these angles.
Now there is no out of bounds, and now you can use something to your favor, or to an advantage or a disadvantage on however you use it.
Yeah, that could be.
Because they can be. Never mind. We'll people fight a strategy for themselves.
I'm not giving anybody anything. I'm just saying that's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see how people.
Another thing too is that
so excited.
You can't call a timeout until like it's a dead whistle, so you can't bail yourself out from getting
time, run out of bounds. Nah, yeah. You still gonna get
No,
slapped for
I'm
that.
saying, but for example, like if I'm attacking you and you like raise your hand like, oh wait, and you know I got you set up, I got you in a corner, and you like, hold on. The judge is
No.
not gonna call a timeout until that whistle is dead.
Right.
You gotta
So
figure
is
that
it?
out.
Did we say it was no ground fighting?
Yes.
Yeah, it's no ground fighting.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you said a timeout. Now are there timeouts, like a 10-second timeout
No.
each way? Okay.
No timeout.
But you just
No,
like
Chris,
an
let's
injury
let's-
or equipment malfunction or something like that.
right. You gotta wait
Okay,
for that dead
perfect.
whistle.
Oh well, you got to fight through it. Okay, perfect.
All right, this is
Yeah,
gonna be
so
interesting.
we trying to avoid the bailouts. You know what I
Right,
mean?
I appreciate it. No, I
Right now,
appreciate that.
Angel
That's love.
and Darren, we are giving y'all like some stuff to think about while y'all in this fight. I'm just letting y'all know this is old people stuff. We sitting there looking like, yo, can we? What?
Are we allowed to? What's going on? Yeah.
What'd you say, D?
I'm just in. I'm listening.
I want to see how the fighter is gonna handle the first round. That's my, you know what
It's
I mean. I
gonna
want
be
to see what
interesting.
the first round is gonna be like.
I mean,
It's kind of close quarters, but it's open.
Right.
yeah.
It's different.
But it's also when you really look at the three that you're talking about, the three fights that you're talking about, all of them are young.
All of them.
Which means they are all full of piss and vinegar. Like it just is what it is.
Piss and vinegar.
You like, yo, let's go. I remember being 20, 21, 22, like, yo, I just wanted to fight. Like, it didn't matter. Yeah, especially if you focus, like, it's a set fight. You know,
you walking in a cage, you finna talk like, man.
You're going to be amped up. So, being 3 rounds, that's adrenaline is going to take over. You ain't never heard of piss and vinegar before?
But
piss and vinegar? I'm still stuck on piss and vinegar. Piss and vinegar? Like, you just fill with piss and vinegar.
That's an old saying, man.
Hateful, bro. Just aggravated and upset. Would you imagine that? Exactly.
Yo,
Keep
you
going,
got your students, you got your teammates, you got your family, your aunts, your uncles, everybody you invited. Yo, watch my tape. They coming to see me. Yo, we gonna be on. Yo, you better represent. Yo, my nephew's gonna kill him. Yo,
it's gonna be interesting, man. It's going to be a very interesting thing.
The one thing actually, so I said this today when I was talking with my brother earlier. He was just asking, how I feel, am I good, everything. I was like, yeah, I'm good. And I was just talking with him. I told him, I was like, yo, man, the one thing, it don't matter how much training we all do, you cannot train for adrenaline, man. Adrenaline is gonna determine.
Oh, we got a new person in the building. But yeah, you cannot train for adrenaline.
Nope. Yeah, nah, man. Because adrenaline can get you feeling really, really good. And you start busting out a lot of energy, and
it'll dump and make you hate life.
Start going like this.
All the way from knowledge. He done walked up in the building.
Yeah,
in the building, man. In the building. What's good?
Good RPG.
Yo,
Ryan,
Ryan,
what's up?
Yo, Ryan Nola's buying them tickets, man. I seen a couple Nola.
Oh yeah, man. My people coming through, man. I'm with my kickboxing fam, West Bank. Nola, BJJ, we in the building.
He really getting ready.
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm just with my people, man. I'm with my people. We putting in some work.
So how you feeling about this fight, Ryan?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling comfortable. It's a great fight. It ain't like it's no slouch or nothing like that. It's one of the best fighters in the world.
Yeah. So y'all are 1-1 this year, right?
I guess this year. No.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah, this year. Yeah,
this year y'all 1-1. Because I'm like, all right, yeah, they fought the AKAs. They fought at
AKAs and Jim.
And Josh. Jim.
North Georgia Open. North Georgia Open. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So now this is the tiebreaker, bro.
Yeah, this is the tiebreaker.
I'm gonna put that pressure on y'all, bro.
Tiebreaker.
It's the tiebreaker,
3
bro.
rounds. What you thinking?
This really is. It's still early in the year, but it really is the tiebreaker. It might not be no more.
I don't think so. Unless you coming up. Are you coming up here for the battle?
No, I'm not gonna make the trip, man. I'm barely making this trip, man. My wife be looking at me suspect a little bit already.
Yeah.
I might have to sleep in the garage for the next when I get back.
Yeah.
So, it's all good, man.
You got the quarantine.
Blame her.
Yeah.
Can't blame her.
Yeah. She was looking at you like, nah, bro. You're gonna have to sleep in that garage with the mask on, everything.
Yeah. Hazmat.
Yeah.
Hey, so
we taking care of, like, I don't know if y'all spoke about it, but Jessie been real on it about like making sure everything's safe at the event. and whatnot, making sure that that we protect it, and he's protecting the judges as well. So I feel we're gonna be all right. So I might not have to stay in the garage that long. So
cool.
So Jess, is Ryan and Kevin the main event? Or do you not have a main event?
I really didn't have a main event. I just set the card up, and because originally it was gonna be Bailey and Ant, and Ryan wasn't on the card originally also. So I just kept the flow with Tyreek and Bailey at the end, but it's definitely gonna be a main event.
I got you. Yeah, no doubt.
Fireworks on that.
I did think that too.
Did y'all see the promo?
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan,
yours was probably the dopest.
Ryan, yours was my favorite of the promo.
He was
by far my favorite of the promo.
No
question.
He wanted a few that listened.
It's in your veins, man.
Look, he said do something. I was like, all right, well, I ain't want to talk crazy.
Round one.
I'm just gonna say what I
think.
Mine.
Round two. Mine. I was like, oh, all right. That energy done got picked up right here.
Wait,
I'm on that flight. Be good.
Hey, if I come in there with any other type of mindset, it don't make no sense for me to go. You know what I mean? So
Ryan,
go in there ready to go.
Ryan, are you walking in with some Saints stuff on?
Nah, man, I'm coming. You gonna see? I got a little something.
He said, "You gonna see? Don't worry about me."
Yeah. No, I'm gonna rep the home team. I ain't gonna mess with the Saints, man. But I rep my karate school, so this is a karate thing. I'm gonna come in ready, and I'm always gonna rep the dojo. So we gonna be good.
I'm interested. So wait, whoa. Do we have intros? Are they doing intros? Are they walking to the ring? Are they doing all of that?
I don't know. Actually.
I mean, we gotta just wait and see, man. Just have your popcorn on deck.
I'm interested in seeing if people coming out. D, you coming out with like some crazy some crazy
some or
something?
Dancers,
go to Johnny and get some minks or something like that. Come out
with the makeup.
Oh no! Go get the chinchilla.
Yeah, come out with the chinchilla. Old Frank Lucas hook up on. You know what I mean?
Don't let it be no alley cat though, for real.
You might have to brush that thing a little bit.
Yeah, brush it out like
I'm gonna say
Angel, you got your pre-fight gear on.
Y'all lucky Aunt Merrick's ain't on this card.
Oh man,
I'm sorry, I would have loved that.
I would have absolutely. It would have been. Oh yes. Oh no,
I would have loved that.
It isn't happening.
Because Kevin's coming out dancing.
Sneakers.
Kevin's coming out dancing. You know that. So it is what it is. I'm just interested to see how everybody's gonna pop off, how everything's gonna come out like that. So, all right, where we at?
It's gonna be fun, man. All I gotta say is gonna be fun. This is something that's like something different, and I feel excited because the people are showing excitement, and it feels like
has the sales been good?
Yeah, your pre-sales have been good.
Sales is picking up, man. We started off a little flimsy, and we started promoting.
Yeah.
And then numbers is picking up every day. And our people.
I know. That's why I went ahead and got mine early. I was like, you know what? Let me not be a stereotype. Let me go ahead and just go ahead and get this ticket now. I know I'm gonna buy it. I know I'm gonna watch it. Let me just go ahead and get it now. Yeah. So. Yeah,
I can't wait for the event. I can't wait for the day, the final, and be like, yo, all right, we popped the bottle on this. This was a good look, and let's get on to the next one.
Right.
I think the more we do, the bigger and better we're gonna get.
Absolutely.
Hey, Mama Walker.
Right. What's up, moms? Richard Osborne said this is gonna change the game.
Yeah, we definitely trying to change the game, and we trying to this fight
be progressive and move forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ryan, you have a game plan for this 3 rounds?
I got this
3 rounds,
here, bro. I'm gonna keep it right here, bro.
It's in that pocket.
I want you to share it. I'm like, if you got it, you got it. I just want to go.
Man, like I said in the beginning, man, he Kev, one of the best fighters in the world, man. We fight all the time, so it's like it can't. And then we go in 3 rounds back to back, so it's like you can't do the same thing over and over again. Right. He in shape. He a great athlete. I've been working myself, so I'm I got a game plan, got some ideas for what I'm going for. So
cool.
We'll see how it work out.
Travis and Chris and Los, what y'all think about the tiebreaker rule? Because I was listening to Jeff Doss likes it. Listen to his show.
What was it? I don't think I remember. I don't think I heard it.
Skip don't like it.
Big men didn't like it.
Yeah.
Nah. I like it. Go ahead, Trav.
What was it?
Nah, the rule is
if it's tied after 3 rounds, they both pick if they want to do 1 minute, extra minute, or if they want to do sudden death.
And they pick right then at the end of the 3rd round.
Right.
Me, I love it.
Because, well, let me give you the total explanation. So at the end of 2 rounds, if it's tied, fighters pick. You want to do 1 minute or 1 point. If they both can't get on the same page, let's say Angel wants to do a minute.
Flip a coin, right?
Flip a coin.
Yeah.
And then whoever wins the toss, we roll whatever they want to do.
I rock with that.
I like that. Yeah.
It adds a little suspense. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it adds yeah.
I'm like, man.
Trav always wants a minute. Trav always wants to fight it out. Let's get it.
Yo, go fight that extra minute.
But
like
I said, you get a momentum swing. You get that shift on in it. You're ready to go.
I'm gonna say this. 20-year-old Travis wants the extra minute. 40-year-old Travis? Yo, first point win.
So Travis said we doing 1 2-minute round.
I'm not doing the extra minute. Let me get that extra at my last point. And I'm out of here.
I like it the way that we decided at the end, because like even when he told us, we was both like kind of, we ain't make no decision right then and there on like what we would have wanted. So I guess it's gonna make a real suspense like when we actually fighting. So I'm looking forward to it.
Because it's gonna
Hopefully
be.
we ain't gotta make that.
Like your energy.
Right. Yeah, it can be done already, but yeah.
We should have been
but
done
close,
by
you
now.
had a question. I heard your question. I want Jesse to answer it though.
What
contact
is the contact? That's what he said. He said, what is the contact?
All right, so it's contact, right? But there's no knockouts. Y'all know we can't do knockouts.
No, we can't do. We're not allowed to allow knockouts.
So let me actually read from the rules. So I don't be.
It's like a Mike Tyson fight. No.
Not to worry about that one. That one's moved back. Don't worry about that one. We're not there yet.
Oh, look, I'm gonna tell you something. That's gonna keep getting moved back till it's not getting that. It's not gonna happen because Roy listened was like, he a little off. He ain't gonna go to these rules. So let me say something.
I think he's gonna go a little hard.
Yeah, check it. The knockouts is not allowed if a fighter can't continue due to a knockout. Then the purse gets split between fighters, right? Center ref makes the final call if it was intentional or not. Based on that determination, the referee awards the winner.
Center alone?
Center alone. We putting a lot of pressure on the center.
Interesting.
You get paid a little more. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do more work. So somebody turn a late hit.
That's me. That might be.
I'm walking back to the line. You throw a back leg round. I'm knocked out.
I heard you, Ryan.
Flash. I got a concussion. Ref said I can't continue.
That's illegal. Yeah, we're not talking about that.
No, that's illegal.
But in the match,
what about blood, or what about what's considered contact? Like, you have light contact, medium contact,
minimum point contact. Like what's consist? Like we're gonna call like a tip, a point, or you gotta pop.
You got the 2-inch rule.
No, we call them regular points, but we welcome hard point. We're not shying away from that. We letting the fighters fight, and if it's anything that is detrimental to anybody's health, then the center referee,
make that judgment.
Take charge of that.
Right.
The ref got a lot of control, so he's looking out for all of that. But I don't think we're gonna have that issue. But if
who's your center up there? Or are you rotating through the 3 fights as your centers between your referees?
Well, it's gonna be one center, and the judges are gonna be under wraps until the
Okay. All right. My bad.
They picked
the one thing I would say. Everything, man. We gotta protect them. We don't like calling them. And, none of that
influencing. What's the odds, the overs and unders? Because I got point spreads. What's
all
up?
of that.
The one thing I will say is Jesse made sure we had fighters as judges, though. Like that, fighters.
I understand. I understand.
But it's beneficial. It's like great, like to have judges who could keep up with the speed of the fight. and you know, that's paying attention, that know what's going on, that's not guessing, and that's not that have integrity too. You know, everybody
Right.
have that. So
yeah, they pick the fighters.
He said not everybody had that. He didn't shy away from none of that. My guy.
We being really strict on
Who and what and yeah.
Fighters talking to the refs and all that stuff. Coaches screaming out obscenities and stuff like that. This ain't no regular tournament, man. Like we doing this professional. We trying to like make this something real big. So we're gonna brand it like that, and we ain't tolerating none of that nonsense.
Right.
Like in the middle of a fight, if the judge says fight, then it's on, it's lit. He's not gonna continue arguing with the fighter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wait, stop. Yo, you got to call here. You got to call here. We're not doing none of that. The center ref, so basically, for example, if during the fight, if a corner judge has a call, he's going to point, right? And if the center ref doesn't, the center ref is not going to acknowledge it. He's going to keep the fight moving.
Right.
Because it has to be two judges. So if it's just one call, he may see one arm up. He's not gonna say, "Oh, you got a call? What's your call?" No. If it's two judges that he see has a call up, then he'll stop it.
How many judges are there? Is it 3, 5? Is it 3 or 5 judges?
3 judges with 1 alternate.
Okay.
3 and 1 alternate. We got to keep it spacious.
Right.
Once we did the cage, that changed the game too.
Now, are you in the cage? Are the other 2 side judges in the cage, or are they on the outside of the cage?
That's what we're gonna do. That's gonna come out to the last minute because we're gonna do a run through with that.
Smart.
And
you guys okay. Yeah, okay.
We want the judges moving around, being mobile.
Right. But
in the cage, I like the one referee look, but
we'll see how it goes. Get a couple of students in it running.
Yeah, if they're in the way, we gotta take them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you had flags, if you had them on the outside with like flags, they can put the flags over the cage
over
as well.
the top.
So that might so you might go see that as something simple like that.
All right. Yes. Hey, Elizabeth. Yes, I can't wait either. All right, and Hank Robinson. Yeah, this might be the new versus for karate. We'll see. We'll see how
Travis, can you put in the comments? Can you put fighttour.myuventex.com?
Let me go ahead and drop that down.
Maybe pin it or whatever.
Oh, hold on. Let me go to. Let me be actually Martial Arts Network when I actually do this. I might have dropped it myself. Let me see. I don't want dead it. Oh, you just gonna put it up there. All right. August 15th, 6 p.m. Fighttour.myuventex.com. My Uventex. Oh, maybe we should spell it right. All right. Got it.
Great.
Probably should have put the www, but all right. Oh, there it is. There you go, Facebook.
It'll do it. There you go.
Yeah, finally.
Angel, what up, Angel?
Angel and Pro.
Yep. I got them on deck. They go Stan if you don't know how to Stan look.
Stan and Darren Payne. Yeah.
I got a killer right here. I got some killer right here.
Ryan and Kevin.
You heard me.
Hey, Ryan, do you have a nickname?
RPG.
Oh, that's right. RPG. There you go. That's right. That's right.
Then we got these dudes right here.
Bailey and Tyreek, the BFFs.
That's what's up.
I really think they fight gonna roll though, bro. They always get it in.
Yeah,
No, it's gonna be a good fight. No question.
Don't nobody.
We were talking about that. No.
Yeah.
What kind of time frame you got this under, or looking to have it in? Hour and a half, 2 hours.
6 to 8.
It's a 2-hour block, 30-minute sessions. Now,
so we saving some room for some hiccups. We saving some room for some maybe some talk before the fight, talk after the fight. You know what I mean? So 2 hour, like a 2 hour window.
Really, like the fight's really that's just 8 minutes. We got 1 minute in between rounds.
Yep.
And
8-minute fight. Yep.
Yeah.
And
So,
barring any injury time or what have you.
Yeah, anything.
I might hit one of these right here. Hold up. You know?
Hey, this is a family show. What you want to do?
You gotta take the pass.
What are you doing?
Hey.
Man, that was the watch, man. That was the watch.
You put that camera off,
Like you taking the belt off. I'm like, whoa.
You know what? My bad.
And then
All right.
they don't even know, but I'm revealing stuff on your show, man. So
Thank
giving it to
you.
y'all first.
We appreciate it. Coming doing it on Monday, not
You
Tuesday
got belts?
morning.
We got belts for them. They don't even know that. They just
Well, why you said I wasn't supposed to know nothing about that, man? But I know now.
So yeah.
Straps on the line.
Straps on the line, and also we want everybody to know that everybody gets paid. All the referees, all the fighters, everybody gets paid for this event.
So you're not UFCing it?
We're not UFCing it, nah, man. Nah, yeah, and all of this right now, sponsors, y'all better get on it while we ahead. Right now, this is coming from head honcho, straight up, all me. So, sponsors, if y'all can me early, when I get on, I'm canning y'all back.
Y'all ain't jumping on the train, son.
Yo, you better jump on while it's hot.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we here. We just let you know next one. You know, we talking about some things.
All right, so we're about an hour in. We can go ahead and close this out and let everybody enjoy the rest of their evenings. You guys got anything closing words to say? I'm gonna go around the table. From the person who was starting, who was in here before Chris was. So, Angel, what you got to say to end this show out?
The show.
Man, to end this show, all I gotta say is just, for the people that are out there in my shoes, because I know there's people out there that no one knows your name, but you're working hard, all that. You just gotta keep grinding. Eventually, someone's gonna take a look. I had the opportunity that Jessie seen me fight since I was like a brown belt, so Jessie knew the skills. You just, people are gonna see it. And the second thing I gotta say is, Trav, let me know when you're getting back, bro. I'm tired of waiting. I just want to see you fight, bro. I just want to see you fight. Like I'm.
I thought he was ready. I thought he was ready.
I was like, wait, am I getting called out right now?
He called out everybody.
We call out Trav now.
Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Hey, listen, Ernest.
See, calling me out like he called out Pro. What is going on right now?
I told you,
Hey,
everybody.
Hey,
Ernest don't feel all loose, man.
Travis Plowden.
No, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Travis Plowden. I want to see it.
Oh, all right, Darren.
Damn, Stacks.
No, you're two WKCs late, man.
Yeah. Man, I fought too much that weekend. I was way too old to be fighting four different divisions.
Putting in work.
Anyway,
putting in work.
Go ahead,
D. I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you, sir.
All I gotta say is that for those people that are not training and that's waiting for this COVID stuff to end, you guys are only hurting yourself. Like, there's dudes out here that's training since COVID started. They're not waiting for the tournament season to come back up. They trying to stay ready, keeping their tools sharp. And those are the ones that are going to stay hungry and the ones that's going to always be on top. That's all I got to say.
That's 100%. I'm assuming that you're one of those people training.
Good job, young buck.
So.
Don't worry about me. He said, don't worry about me. I'm on it.
But yeah, I'm out here. You ain't training. I'm kicking. All right, RPG.
You ain't working. This is going to suck for you.
What you got to say?
I just say, man, don't miss this opportunity to watch this, guys. It's the beginning of something very great that's about to pop off. Like all of the fights gonna be great on this card. If you don't see this, like, you really missing out. Like, you want to watch this live, you want to experience this thing from home. First things first. New Orleans, I got you. Holla at your boy. I'm gonna see y'all in the ring.
That wasn't the most New Orleans thing I've heard. Yeah.
Holla at your boy.
You heard me.
All right, Jess, close us out with this with the promoter talk.
Hey, fight tour, virtual fight tour is gonna be so lit, man. Grab your tickets now, get your popcorn ready. We're gonna meet all your expectations and more. We got great fighters on the card. They all young, they all hungry, and we're gonna get to it, man. Don't wait, cause we do got a cap at the tickets. I ain't telling you what the cap is, but when you out, you out. Go right now. Go to fighttour.myuventex.com. It's pinned in the comments. And go buy your tickets, because I'm telling you, this is history being made, and you don't want to be left out. It's gonna be fun, and trust me, these fighters are pumped. Some of them is not even telling you that they are some type of
Some
vibes going on, man.
There's
some type of vibes going on.
Being politically correct.
Nobody wants to lose. I mean, this is like a real pay-per-view type action. Guys is really training for this and going hard and really putting their city and their families on their back. So, man, please log on, get your ticket, and I see you guys on Saturday.
Yes, sir. And if this is your first time listening to us on the Martial Arts Center Network, this is the podcast of CTE, the Chris, Carlos, and Travis Experience. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow us on all of our social medias. Make sure y'all keep on listening to us. We've been doing this for over a year now, so we got a year's worth of podcasts. Y'all can listen to us acting stupid and crazy, telling them all kind of crazy stories.
Loads kicking people in the head.
Yo, what can people do to support y'all?
The biggest thing for us right now is we need as many people following us as possible. Because the numbers dictate the advertising that we get. Because if we don't have the numbers, they just don't take you seriously. So in order for us to get advertisers, we have to have as many followers as possible, many listeners as possible, many streams as possible, many downloads. If y'all even just look at it and just set up on your iPhone that it just automatically downloads every week, that's still a download for us. And we can say, hey, we got 700 people listening every week. That's all we don't care, but I mean, I care if you listen to us.
I care. We do want to listen because
it's going to be entertaining for you. But
if we haven't talked about you yet, we
probably will be talking about you. But the fact of the matter is, the more people who are liking our podcast, are liking the actual channel, the Martial Arts Center Network, because my goal is to create the actual network, not just one show. We got 3 shows. We got 2 other ones in the works right now. We have. I'm not gonna say everything we got in works, but there are certain things that I'm looking at doing that when you think of a network, that is what we're looking at doing. It's not just the simple podcast, but we're looking at doing everything. Everything that is entertainment wise. I'm gonna say that right there. Everything that is entertainment wise, we are looking at doing. So it doesn't matter what it is, we've got plans for different things. So make sure you guys support the channel, support the Martial Arts Center Network, and because we trying to change the game. Just like because I saw this real talk, real quick. I saw what Jessie was doing, and like Jessie hadn't paid me nothing. I'm really literally are not involved in this at all. But I was sitting there like, no, look, I like what is actually happening. I like what he's doing with it, and I want to just support it. Because in as many ways as I possibly can, because I've seen him doing all the different seminars and stuff like that, and I'm just like, all right,
which are fire already.
Yeah, and so I'm like, all right. So then when I saw this one, I was like, yo, I'm really literally intrigued by this. I want to see this happen. I want to see the support for it. And so I'm just gonna jump out here and just have everybody on here, as many people I can have on here, talk about it for the 2 weeks that it's been promoted, and in the future when he's doing more things, I'm gonna still do the same thing.
It's love, absolutely.
Yeah, because I want to see the support of it from our whole community, of martial arts community.
That's what's up, man. We're gonna reciprocate this though.
Yeah, as much as it, I look back at sportmartialarts.com and be like, yo, they doing crazy stuff. I mean, Mallory is literally doing UFC things. MMA things on Saturday nights with Rob Black. They had who they have on this weekend? Oh shoot, they had Ray on there. They had CM Punk. They had on Cyborg. They had I think they were trying to get George
on there.
Huh?
Yeah, Cyborg on there.
They had Cyborg on there. They were trying to get George St. Pierre last weekend, but I didn't finish watching the show, so I don't know if they actually got him on there.
No, they didn't get George.
They didn't get him. Okay. So they were talking to him.
I've seen him do an interview with George before.
Yeah. So there was a whole thing that was going on with that. So I was just sitting there watching it, making sure they got some streams from him. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch as much as possible and listen, because Mallory's a big listener to the show, him and Nick. So and I just sit there and look like, yo, if y'all see the logo for our podcast, is literally they took a picture of me being uncomfortable with Chris hugging me.
because
of sportmartialarts.com.
Ev did that. Yeah.
I didn't
said, hey, can we do like
yeah.
You know?
They're like, no, we want y'all to
twins.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
So they've been supporting us from the beginning. So it just is what it is. So I've been I just look at it from that standpoint. So as many people that like the actual page as possible, as many people like each one of the podcasts and listen to them.
So you on Facebook and YouTube, right?
Yeah, we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. We are in Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We're on Spreaker.
All your streaming network.
Oh yeah, we are.
We all over the place, man.
All right, that's what's up. Everybody hit it. Go support, man.
Yeah.
CTE.
But before not before, but we always. What you got to Angel?
My bad, real quick. I just want to actually ask for, as a fan, I want those behind the competitor interviews. My bad, behind the competitor interviews. I want those back, man. As a young buck, for me personally, that's where I learned my history.
I
learned a lot about Jesse. When me and Jesse talked one day, I told him about all his fights. He probably forgot about them, and I told him. But
yeah,
that
one. That series, whenever we open back up, because honestly, I'll go ahead and share this. Each host from our network has their own individual show case that we were supposed to be shooting this year. Of course, COVID. Yeah. So I was supposed to continue doing the behind the competitors when I would sit down with some people and go through just their history of sport karate and everything with it. Really dive deep into just them, asking them. Because I think we had one I
want
did.
To go over your list again. Yeah, we got.
Yeah, I had Jotty, I had Jesse, I had Alex Lane, I had Ross Levine.
I want some old heads on
ones that I saw.
I want.
I've ever seen.
You said which one?
I said those are the only ones I've ever seen.
Those four are the ones I started off doing. And I wanted to start back up this year doing some more of those.
Yeah, definitely.
Was Jamon part of the
Jamon and Kodak. They
were the original first show. They were the first podcast.
They were the first show.
Yeah.
The main point. I would love to bring them back, but it's up to them if they want to shoot again. I'm not gonna chase you down if you don't want to shoot, but it is what it is. So so with that was the original show. It was those two. And I just wanted to be behind the scenes, and every now and then I would have to jump in the middle of it if one of them was late or something like that. And usually it was Jamon. But
no,
I had to take that shot.
He showed up on Sunday almost on time.
Yeah. He almost came on time Sunday.
It was almost on time.
You got the voice for it, though, man. Y'all got the chemistry, man.
Yeah,
I like you on the camera, man. You got the good voice for it.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, all truth. I'm gonna go back even further. Los, I want to see if Los actually remembers this. And I think it was 2000. Detroit. Yes, in 2009. That's how this whole thing started. Yeah. So back in 2009, the WKC I think was just getting started. I want to say it was just getting started, and my uncle wanted to do a promo for it. And he was like, so my brother who did went to school for videography and everything. So he asked my brother and me, he said, Travis, I want you to be the person to interview because as a kid, I was always a ham. I was always that kid who was extra when we did demos and forums. I was that kid who was just always extra. So he was like, you know it because I used to read all the magazines. I knew the history about all these different people. So he wanted me to be the interviewer. I was just like, I don't know, man. He was like, just do it. Sometimes this is a good lesson for people. Sometimes other people see something in you that you don't even see yourself. Right. So he wanted me to do this. And I was like, I don't know. So he was like, yeah, just come back and just do it for me. I was like, all right, cool. So I came back and the people I interviewed were Ski, Los, Jotty, Ross, Avery. Avery had to be about 16, I think.
He was a young boy.
Yeah, he was young.
Wow.
Avery, who else? Dang, I cannot think of who else. Ryan's phone died. No problem, Ryan. I can't think of everybody else who was on there, but we did these interviews, right? And it was going to promote the WKC. And we did the interviews, and some of them were very explosive. I'm not gonna say all the stuff that they're having because I was letting them cuss and everything and just letting them go. Like, yo, I'm gonna let y'all say whatever y'all.
I didn't cuss that time.
I don't know, man.
My face doesn't believe that, Los. My face does not believe that.
The one I remember the most was Ski. Ski was the most volatile one because he was screaming F. You know, he was like F boys. I was like, whoa. It was he was gone. He was saying some stuff, and I was just like, all right. I remember Avery called out somebody who was an adult. I'm not gonna say who he called out, but he called out somebody who was an adult, and I was just like, all right. So I just looked at it. Everything was just crazy. So me and my brother put this trailer.
Got that footage?
What you say?
Still got that footage?
That's what I was about to say.
I'm gonna get to it. I was not living in Detroit, so I did not have.
Say you're right, Los. He don't believe that you didn't cuss.
I didn't have the footage. So when I got back to back to DC, my brother was doing some editing and he sent me the trailer and I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then he sent it to my uncle. My uncle's like, it's too much cussing. We can't do this. We're not doing this. And he was like, we gotta start bleeping stuff out. So my brother was supposed to do some of that stuff and it was taking a minute.
Editing it. Yeah, right.
And I think he lost the footage.
Oh.
So he couldn't find the footage of those interviews because I wanted it. But he has like some outtakes of me and him being stupid and all this other stuff. It's somewhere. Matter of fact, I'll probably send like the link of what it was. It was called speedfighter.com.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when y'all did the Speed Fighter thing.
Yeah. So and that's what started. And from that standpoint, I had already thought about doing something with the Martial Arts Center Network, but I necessarily didn't have that thought of what it was going to be. And so from that standpoint, things just started turning in my head. I was like, all right, this actually is kind of good. I could think about doing this, that, and that, and the other. And I just started growing with this. And I put like some stuff out here before. So when I came to Atlanta, I was like, all right, it's time for me to really get this stuff down. And it came together in this way. So yeah, so we waited.
Yeah, it was wild. He just came up to me one day. He was like, "Hey, you want to record a show?" I was like,
"Yeah."
What kind of show you want to do? What you just talking about?
Yeah,
like do like a podcast and just do like talk about karate stuff.
Yeah, so in 2015, 2015, we were doing the main point, and I was doing the behind the competitor stuff. I was going around just filming some stuff, and 2016, some stuff happened personally, and my life, I just didn't have to focus for it. And then 2018 or 2019, I was trying to get Kodak and Jermon to come back to do it again. And they just didn't, the scheduling and stuff was happening. And I was like, all right, I got to figure something out. And I was like, Chris got a big mouth. Let me go ask Chris if he want to do this podcast with me and see what happens. So I went and asked Chris, and Chris was like, yeah. I was like, psh. All right,
let's go.
Perfect personality for it.
Yeah, that was it. And then from that standpoint, I started looking at adding other shows to it, which
has blossomed into it.
Yeah,
it's
which
awesome
leads us to this week. Dope. Wednesday night is the anniversary for the Inside Scoop. For this to be their 1 year anniversary, so we're going live again on Wednesday night for Alex and Jeff. They're going to have a lot of people on that they did interviews. I'm starting to put the interviews out for Inside Scoop.
They did a lot of interviews, bro.
We got 13 already. So every Monday I'm gonna be putting out a different interview. They got the Jerry Fontenaire's one I just put out today. If y'all haven't looked at that one,
listen, Jerry, Jeremy, Chelsea,
the Chelsea one. The Chelsea one I'm mad at.
Chelsea who?
Chelsea Nash. They had Chelsea Nash.
They had Chelsea Nash on the show, bro.
That is one of the most introspective interviews they've ever done.
Period.
Because she talks about mental health in this one. Like she literally talks about her mental health in sport karate, which I've always thought that people need to talk about, and she talked about it. And I was always a theory of mine why she stopped. And so when she started talking about it, it is a very good introspective.
That one needs to be brought back up. That's a great interview.
Yo, Chelsea, that Chelsea Nash interview, not gonna lie, man, that one like hit me in my heart. Like just to hear some of the
it does. It makes you feel something like
absolutely because it goes through what we go through.
Yeah.
The fact that she's was such a elite fighter.
Yes.
You know that they're going through things like that. Wow.
Yeah, that one to me. Out of all of the interviews that they've done, out of all the interviews we've done,
favorite by far.
That's by far my favorite interview.
And they got Mike P. Bro, they got some interviews that are
Mike
amazing.
P. No, John Chung.
That's what I already said.
I already said that. Yeah. So we've gone on long enough about this. But anyway, support the channel, support Virtual Fight Tour.
My Uventex.
No, I'm looking at what David Flores just said. He says yes, everyone has said F voice at least once.
I'm gonna leave that one up.
We also we're going live on Facebook. We're gonna be on Uventex page on Facebook on Wednesday at noon. So
all right, Wednesday at noon
Eastern time.
All the fighters there. Facebook Live Wednesday at noon. We're going live with all the Fight Tour fighters.
Oh, let's do it.
What's up? Let's go.
All right. There you got it. And so we're going to leave just like how we came in this joint.
Stacks, appreciate you. Angel. That's what's up.
What's up, y'all? That's what's
yes,
up.
Always love Lowe's.
Yeah.
For you, Chris.
Ain't never scared people. We'll see y'all next week.
Just